Hello guys, hello spiritual biz success people. How are you guys doing? I hope you're having a beautiful day. So I had a request the other day from Susan Chu, who I've worked with before, and she's now out there selling, and she says sales feels icky. How do I make it so that sales does not feel icky? So that's what we're going to talk about. So the first thing I want to say is that if you are out there and you are not selling, that you're not really serving. Because to be able to serve at the highest level means that you're showing people what you've created, that you're able to really help people by showing them the talents and gifts that you have. And so if you aren't out there selling what you have, if you haven't created a business around it, then you really aren't serving. Because one thing I hear all the time is people say, well, I just want to help the people. I just want to help the people, which is fantastic. That's what we're all here for, right? We're spiritual entrepreneurs on our path. We want to help and we want to serve, but we're not serving if we aren't out there telling people what we do, which means we aren't serving if we aren't selling our services, and which means we aren't serving if we don't have a business built around it. That's the vehicle for getting out there to being able to touch thousands of lives. Because if you're only touching a few lives, that's fine, but to be able to touch thousands and hundreds of thousands of lives is amazing. I know, it's pretty damn incredible. So let's talk about sales, because sales does feel icky, and that was Susan's question. How do I sell without it feeling icky and uncomfortable? So selling is merely just solving a problem. When you solve a problem and everybody is left satisfied with the results, then there's no selling necessary. So if you are out there and you have your program together, maybe you don't have a program, but you're offering your services as a coach, as a spiritual coach, and whatever level that might be, that you're out there telling people what you have, instead of like pushing it on them, right? The reason why sales feels icky and uncomfortable is because a lot of times we feel like it's being pushed on us. We're being saying, you need this, you need this, you need this. And that's where we get uncomfortable. That's where we start thinking about the used car salesman, and we don't want to feel like that. That's why sales just feels so uncomfortable. But if you are coming from a place of service and you're serving your client and you're telling your client that you can solve a problem for them, a major problem that they may have. And if you can solve that problem for them, then there's really no selling involved. Because if someone has a major issue and you can fix that issue, they're going to actually tell you, how do I work with you? How does this happen? How can I get out there and connect with you? So the idea of sales being uncomfortable and icky really just comes from the fact that we're pushing what we have on someone without them actually having or seeing the benefit. Because if they don't see the benefit of what you're presenting and you're not really solving a problem for them, then you're right, sales is icky and it's really difficult to do. So we have to get past that. So whenever you're working with a client or you're working with someone that's a potential client, you're trying to enroll them in your program or enroll them in your course, what you need to do is you need to talk to the problem that they have. What is it that they're there for? Why did they reach out to you? Because they reached out to you for a reason. They're looking to solve something. And so if you can show them that you can solve that problem, they're going to be like, great, let's do it. And the bigger the problem, the more people will pay for that solution. So remember that when you're talking about what the problem is, the bigger it is, the more that they will pay for the solution. So when you are working with potential clients and you're trying to talk about your services, you always have to figure out why they are connecting with you. So what made them show up? What is the problem that you're trying to solve for them? And when you present your pricing, you present your pricing as here it is, and here's the problem that I'm solving for you. And that is how you get sales to not feel icky. And it's all about coming from a place of integrity and a place of service. Because when we are serving, it's not icky. When we're serving, all we're doing is helping people move forward in their vibration, in their life, whatever it is that they need. That's what you're there, is you're serving with the gift that you have. So again, sales is not icky. In fact, sales is mandatory. And if you are not selling, you are not serving. And if you're not out there creating a business, if you keep saying, I just want to help the people, I want to help the people, that's great. Then you need to create a structured business. A business is the vehicle with which to get out there to serve thousands and hundreds of thousands of people. So if you have a business that you've started and you're struggling and you're trying to figure out how to get it into the 10,000 a month mark so that you are now in your financial abundance and that is your full-time job, then reach out to me, let me know, private message me, and I will help you get to that next level, because my bootcamp students are doing amazing, amazing things, and they are actually having a major ripple effect on this planet, which is what we're all here to do. So I hope, Susan, that answered your question about how do we sell without being salesy and icky, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a beautiful day.